All right. Thanks for the roses. So, Amanda, I'm going to answer your question. Here we go. I wanted to just pin it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Wow, we got a lot of people in the room. I love it. At least it looked like it from all the questions. Ooh, that flew. Did you see that fly? Huh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I need my other dice. I don't like not having it. Here we go. All right. So, Amanda, it's not going to change your life the way you think it is. This is a no. You have a certain perception. So I guess I don't think it is exactly what you think it is. So whatever, it kind of reminds me, how you get really excited about something and you visualize how it's going to go. And then the day of, here it is, you're so excited and nothing goes the way you thought it would. And you're like, rah, rah. It's like so disappointing. But they're saying it's not a bad thing. So this, whatever is going to happen, it is going to give you new vision, which is important. The new vision, you're kind of been stuck in the past and you've been on repeat for a while. So when you cling to the past and you keep repeating the past and you're stuck in the muck and muddle of the past, it doesn't serve you. And what's the definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. So they're saying it's not going to do what you're thinking. So that's why they're going to answer no, it's not going to change your life the way you're asking it's going to change your life. Is it going to help you? Yes, it's going to help you. It is going to give you the support, the cane that you need for this next step, this new vision, because you have been stuck in the past. And they want you to know you are protected. So they're watching you. Your guides, your angels, your divine team is watching you. So they are helping you. Yeah. So that's my, anyway. I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Welcome, you guys. So I'm on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So the priority of how this goes is all my Enlightenment Tribe members go first, YouTube goes second, TikTok goes third. So make sure you type your yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you might be 10 years to your angels and guides. So yeah, and be specific. The more specific you are, the better. I saw an Enlightenment Tribe member. Here she is. Hi, Aixa. All right, so do I have a new relationship coming in for me this year? I hope so. Oh, darling, we got to get you out of your head. The minute I tapped into your energy, my lower back started hurting something fierce. So lower back pain is it's fear, but it's unsubstantiated fear. So what you're fearing, you don't need to worry. Hi, Samantha, you're next. Don't worry. So whatever you're fearing, they're saying you got to get out of your head, because what we don't realize is what we fear, we invite. So it's important to get out of your head. Hi, Joyce. Woo! It's popping. Okay. I do want that for you. You are better with somebody. That is true. You are in a bit of stuck energy at the moment. That's why the cards aren't popping. So you are in a bit of stuck energy. They're really working on you, love, right now. And I love it because you know this. You've been doing the work. This is really good. The magic time is they're working with you on getting your emotions in balance. The flower shows your growth. So words don't teach, experience teaches, and you've learned. And what's happening right now is you're finally dealing with all the emotions. And even with it, I want to cry. It's like you're dealing with the emotions and you're getting them behind you. So you're getting them beneath you instead of drowning you. And because of that, that's why you're able to dream again. You're able to desire again. What is it I want? You're becoming a creator again. And the purple is your intuition. So it's allowing what they're saying. You are working so hard. I can see that. But what they're working with is getting you into that heart space. So they're getting you into the vibration. So you're in the stage, I call it the getting ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. And the key is to allow the magic of your life. See the 1111s, the 2222s, the 3333s, allow the magic. It's not quite time yet. That's why the answer is no. It's not going to be this year. The answer is no. But the spade is you're working on it. So the reason they're doing that is they're raising your vibration to get where it needs to be. If they bring it in now, it's going to be more garbage you don't want. So you want to breathe, take your time. It's in divine time. And it might be 9 months, just not this year. Anyway, I hope that helps. Love and light to you. My name is Bonnie B. I'm a spiritual psychic medium. What does that mean? It means I only work with the white light. So I connect to your guides, your angels about your life. For today, you can ask your yes, no questions. You type it in. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you might be 10 years to your angels and guides. If you want more, go to my page. You'll see an email link. Send me an email. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. And it's just you and I on Zoom. It's recorded and it's very life-changing. So it's very beneficial. Okay. I hope that helped. Let me know, Aixa. So next we're doing Samantha. Thanks for being here, Samantha. Should I apply, send out resumes now because I'll be laid off this year or next? That's a great question. Should I apply? Send out resumes now because I will be laid off this year or next. Okay, that's a really good question. Give me a second. I'm getting a little bit hot. Don't mind me. I got to take my I gotta put that back on. When I do readings, I get hot and cold, so I always have to have layers. Okay, Samantha. You feel committed to your job. And it's deep, deep, deep sadness that you're going to be laid off. It's a little bit of worry too. Bless you. I do feel a bit of procrastination in this. You are a hard worker. You are not ever going to be out of work for long. If you are out of work, it's not going to be long because you're a hard worker. They're saying right now, and this is kind of where you are, you know that you should, and you know that you will, but just not yet. So this is a small no, which means it's going to change. And when it does change, it'll be powerful. So it's a strong yes. It goes from this no, the clubs is your doubts, your fears. It goes from no to a strong yes. And communication's the key. So what you do, you want to let people know, I'm looking for work. This is what I'm looking for. Because I tell you, at the speed of lightning that does. I love your connection with source energy. So the pyramids is just showing spirituality. It's showing the connection. It's going to be a slow process. Nothing's going to be done quickly. I think it's just the caliber of work you're in. Even if somebody wants to hire you, it probably takes like 6 months from the time you do an interview, or the time you put your application in to the time you get hired. But I love your success. It doesn't matter what you do. If you set your mind to it, you're going to be successful. So I'm not worried about you. Should you send out your resumes now? Not yet, but you do know it's going to be short. It's going to be soon. So the way this works, you guys, is I tap into your guides and angels. So you always have to tap into your intuition, and your intuition is always based on now. So what is true today can change tomorrow. Why? Because energies change. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're thinking, does Logan like me? Is Logan going to be with me? And you tap into your angels and you're hearing, yes, he does like you. Yes, he wants to be with you. And then let's say 2 weeks goes by. Well, Logan met Sarah, and Sarah has his interest piqued. If you tap in, then the answer is no, because Logan's already moved on to Sarah. So that's kind of how the energies work. I read the timelines as they are now. This is pretty concrete though. So Samantha, know that I think you do know this. You're meant to be successful as long as you have the courage to do what you need to do and you follow your bliss, you follow your happiness. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Welcome. This is my first Thoughtful Thursday on YouTube. I appreciate you. Okay, next we've got Joyce. I said I'd do you next, so I will. Will I be alone forever? Well, what a sad question. Will I be alone forever? Oh dear. What a sad question. I hope not. Let me type into your energy. Oh, you got a story falling. You have a whole story happening here. This is going to be fun. Cards are popping like crazy. All right. All right. To answer your question, there actually won't. This happens sometimes. When you ask a life path question, a soul growth question, this is a question that's part of your contract. It's part of your programming. It's part of your life lessons, part of your expansion. These are things that we can get caught up on for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime if we don't learn them. So your question is a big one because this is the hardship of your life. This is something that you're meant to overcome. And I do feel the healing involved in that. The club is distraction, addiction, affliction, trauma. So this has not been easy for you, this question. And that is one of the reasons, because it has not been easy, you've been imagining a simple life. And what I mean by that, it's not unrealistic. You're not expecting private jets or yachts. You just want to know what you're coming home to every day. You want it to be safe, to be secure, to be easy, to be fun. That's it. No drama, no chaos, no BS. That's all you want. It's not a big ask. You're meant to share your life with someone. So you're meant to have that partner. That is what this whole thing has been about. However, when you get caught in bad relationships and you don't overcome it, you don't learn from it, you get stuck in the pattern of it, then what you desire cannot come in. The angels right now are trying to get you back to basics, to get you back to what's important. we didn't need houses, we didn't need cars, we didn't need all these things. We used to just have our tent and travel the land. That was it. They want you back to basics, back to just being. And that is the key that unlocks it all. They're trying to get you out of Dodge. So they're trying to get you out of your four walls of habit. Because in your four walls of habit, you're going to keep repeating the same thing. So that's why the trip is going to clear the cobwebs, give you new perspective. Even if you're yearning in your heart to go on a trip, but maybe you're just not financially able, really follow the guideline of this. Maybe the trip can be to the beach, the trip can be to, a weekend retreat or something, but you are being guided towards it. So really listen to your intuition and go forward with that. The answer is right now, if you don't change and you keep repeating what you've been repeating, the answer is no. However, you're meant to. This is your life path thing. So you are meant to, but it's up to you to do it. You're not meant to have these club energy men. You're meant to have the heart ready for love. No drama, no chaos, no BS, no addictions, no afflictions, none of that. No chaos. But you've got to start speaking. You've got to get it out. It's all part of it. All the flowers show your growth, shows what you've been through. Words don't teach, experience teaches. You've learned. So now it's time to come into the essence of the lesson. This is becoming the queen of your life, where you shine your light bright and you share your joy, you share your love, you share your knowledge, you share your heart. So, will I be alone forever? That's entirely up to you. I hope that helped. Love and light to you, my friend. I hope that helped. I'm happy with this. This is great. So you guys make sure you send a like. Let me know in the comments how I did, what you thought. So I am going to do one from TikTok real quick. They're sending lots of lovely little tips. So I would like to just share the love here. So I'm going to do Honey. Congratulations. You've got chosen. Honey. Our question is, why won't that pop up? What's going on here? Okay. Can you help me answer some questions about my relationship and what I should do? I can go live. Okay. Did you already put it there? I'm going to take you live. This is the only sad thing is YouTube can't see the live. I wonder if I can take you guys live. I got to learn more on how to do that. That would be good. But YouTube gets precedence. So stay here. Trust me. I'm going to just take Honey live. You guys are going to hear her. Hello. Honey, are you there? Oh, look at that. I can make you bigger.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me? For some reason, this thing wants to tip. Can you hear me? I think you froze.
Yes.
There you go. All right. What's your question, love?
I just kind of need clarity in whether I should stay in a relationship that I feel like is almost over, but we have a child together, so I feel like that's the biggest reason I'm staying, but it also should be the biggest reason I leave.
Okay. So put it into a yes/no question, and they will answer with a lot more. So,
okay.
How do you want to phrase that?
Should I stay in my current relationship?
Okay. Should I stay in my current relationship? Thanks for coming live. I appreciate your bravery. It's a big question. Right away, I want you to know you're doing just fine. Right away, I had an urge to give you a big hug And I wanted to let you know you're doing just fine. You're hard on yourself, the angels are telling me. So they wish that they can take the hammer out of your hand. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes, very important.
Yeah. So this is a destiny decision. You got the ace. So ace is a destiny card. So this is a soul growth moment. So what you do here is going to depend on your next lifetime too. So it's like with these, when it's soul growth, they can't really tell you what to do because it's your life purpose. These are your expansions. These are your life lessons. Should I stay? You're not ready to leave right now. They're showing that you're just not ready. So if you left right now, you would always say, what if I shouldn't have left yet? And then you're going to have guilt, because that's where I said, take the hammer out of your hand. You're so hard on yourself. So that's the main thing is if they had to answer, they're going to say, yes, you should stay because you're not ready yet. But you are the creator of your life. So you create it. So you know what you need to do. They want you to be patient. Everything in divine timing. Now, because it's a club and because this is your heart's path, purpose, this is what they really want you to hear. And this is going to be a little bit hard to hear. All right.
Okay.
If you leave, you will just attract the exact same thing because that's your vibration. That is where you are. So the key is you have to shift the vibration first. And sometimes when we shift, all of a sudden our partner might line up to match our new vibration. If they don't, they take them out and bring in the right one. No matter what, change will happen for you. This will not be your forever because you will not tolerate this as your forever. There is balance you're seeking. You want balance. It's so important to you. You need balance. You need harmony. And when the change happens, you're going to integrate that change beautifully and wonderfully because you're going to be ready for it. And the change is going to be helping you financially, emotionally, and spiritually. It's going to be very aligned, very profound. That's why they said patience. You know you can't do it yet. You're just not, nothing's ready for that yet. So you just right now, it's hard because you feel like you're being pulled in every direction and you don't know what's up, what's down, what's sideways. So take a deep breath. Reconnect, right? Nothing needs to be decided right now. Nothing needs to be crazy right now. Just take a deep breath, connect to God consciousness, connect to who you are. Start talking to your tribe. You've got angels that are always with you, always helping you, always assisting you. You have free will. They can't help without your permission. Okay, angels and guys, show me what I need to see. Guide me to what I need to do. Help me. Help me live the best version of my life. Help me do what I need to do to be happy, for my children to be happy. The best way to teach our children is to teach them how to be happy. Best way to teach them how to be happy is to be happy ourselves. So that's where you got to begin. Because your happiness isn't going to come from a partner. It's not going to come from another partner, another job, another town. Because when you get there and the newness wears off, you're still left with you. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's exactly what I needed to hear and kind of already knew, but definitely reassurance for sure. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for coming live. I really appreciate you. And I send you with so much love and light. Thank you. Okay. No, I don't. I always. Oh, she didn't. Hi, guys. Joyce, I was hoping that you were going to reply to let me know what you thought. So I'm going to do Liz next. Thanks for being here, Liz. Hi, Bonnie. We met at Sparkling Hills in the winter. Wonderful. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, Liz. That's awesome. Yeah, I love Sparkling Hills. Isn't it beautiful? May I ask what's next for me? What's coming on the horizon? So Liz, because I guess you didn't log in yet when I did my summary. So here's a good time to do my summary. So I'm going to come live every Thursday, you guys. This is Thoughtful Thursday. And you're welcome to type in your yes, no question. Has to be a yes, no question. Do not use the word soon. Soon to you might be 10 years to your guides and angels. The more specific, the better it is. And if you're lucky enough to be chosen, I will answer your question. If you're not, you're in this room for a reason. So you're going to hear me answer a question for somebody else, and you're going to feel, wow, my angels want me to hear that. That was for me. That's called being postcarded. So retype that, Liz, in a yes, no format, and I'll definitely answer it for you. Okay. So give that a little bit of thought. So we've got Shailene Sprayling. Will I ever relearn to trust my intuition? Well, I know how I'd answer that, but I'll let them answer it. Will I ever relearn to trust my intuition? I totally know how I'd answer that. Let's find out. How you doing, Shailene? Thanks for being here. Thank you for the reading, Bonnie. Yeah, some things relatable with that, but I'm curious now about future success. My last question, am I the right path in my life? Okay. Samantha, my love, because there's a lot, I know you only see 7, but I actually have tons more on TikTok. So because there's a lot of people, I only answer one question per Thursday. So you're going to have to wait till next Thursday, love, to get your yes, no question in. Normally my yes, no questions are like $45. So this is, yeah, that's what happens. So Shailene, will I ever relearn to trust my intuition? So right away, I knew the answer was yes. And you know the answer is yes. Ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. So the answer is yes. When? How? Why? You got to get back to your joy. This person, this male in the club energy, I just want to bawl my eyes out. This is what shut it down, because it just shut down everything. It was a hard chapter. It was a difficult chapter. It was a horrible chapter. And I think you lost a piece of yourself. And that's why you haven't been able quite to get it back yet. And you know that. But remember, ask, you shall receive. Knock, the door shall open. Seek, and you shall find. So the key to your intuition is to go within. All your answers are inside. You don't need anything outside of yourself. Connect to the divine energy. Connect to the wholeness of who you are. That's why prayer is so important. It's so powerful. And you will start to trust your intuition again. It's kind of like an athlete, right? If you're an all-star athlete, then all of a sudden you stop running, or you stop training, or you stop practicing. You can't run a marathon right away. You got to work up to it again. So you got to work on it again. Trust yourself again. You stop trusting yourself after this. And that's what did the doozy for you. I will recommend, I think a reading would be really, really good for you. So send me a message if you're interested. It's $175 for the hour. It's over Zoom. It's recorded. It's really life-changing. Like you can tell with short answers, imagine an hour just for you. It really helps evolve it. Anyway, I hope that helped. Love and light to you. God bless. Thanks for sharing the live. I really appreciate you. You are such a blessing. You truly are. Hi, Kit. Hi, Allison. I appreciate you being here. Judy, thanks for the gifts. I appreciate you so much. Kitty, thanks. Isn't she amazing? Wow. Nikki, I'll let people follow you. I'll make that public. It was private. Oops. So people can follow you for sure. Okay, what else we got here? So Liz, I got it. Are there big changes coming up for me in my relationship? Great question, Liz. Are there big changes coming up in my relationship? All right, let's find out. Are there big changes coming up in my relationship? Thanks for being here, Liz. And thank you so much for this. This is so cool. I love this stuff. That's awesome. Interesting. The answer is yes. It's not an absolute yes, which means timelines can shift, but it's not a maybe yes. It's more like a solid. It's more solid than a maybe. So the timeline's pretty good. The problem is you're the creator, my love. And as the creator, you're a fence setter. I want this. No, 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 I want this. That's the schizophrenia card. And what we don't realize is that indecision is a decision. You can be on the fence for 10 years. That's a choice. It's a choice to not make a decision. And that to me is one of the worst because you're in indecision, that's what they call purgatory. Because you're not truly living. You're waiting for what? To make a decision. But you're hoping that somebody else will make the decision for you. You are the creator of your life. You need to decide. The angel's job is not to tell you what you want. The angel's job is to assist you in the best version of your creation. So what is it you want? That's what they want you to work on. So the spade is the shovel in the dirt. They want you to work on this. You do know you're done with drama. There was a time you liked drama. There was a time you found drama exciting. You don't want drama anymore. That is for certain. And that's why you know that things need to change because you're done. You're done with drama. You want it to be stable, secure. They want you to know at the end of the day, as long as you have the courage to do what you need to do and you follow your bliss, you follow your joy, you follow your satisfaction, you will have success. That is an absolute. That's exciting. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Here we go. God bless child. Veronica, you're next, my love. Congratulations. So, Veronica, does Anthony love me? Genuinely, truly, real. Bonnie, thanks for following me. You got a beautiful name. All right, here we go. Does Anthony love me generally? Well, that's interesting. Who's the other guy? Is there another guy in the picture? None. Is there a child, a male child in the picture? Thanks for the manifestation bowl. Woo! I have a son. Okay. So they're not answering. Well, they are in a way. They showed him. So when they showed him, does Anthony love me genuinely? Anthony is not in his heart space, my love. He's not in his heart space. So it's hard because he's got his guard up. He loves you the best that he can with where he's at. But because he's not in his heart space, he's not showing up quite the way you want him to. That's why the disconnect. He says, I love you. You know, he's saying what he loves you, but for some reason there's something disconnected. It's not that he doesn't want to. It's just he can't even love himself right now. He is suffering from sadness. And he has to get through that sadness. So it's so hard for him right now. And the key in this relationship is to live moment to moment, really be present in the moment. They're making me do a puzzle piece. There we go. It actually worked. Wow. So the key is to be in the moment, live moment to moment. Don't be in your head. Allow what is to be at this moment. Don't overthink it. Don't get fearful. Don't think about the past. That's the key, even for him. His problem, he goes to the past, and you're not the past. So it's like to heal, he's got to try to be more present. Stop overthinking. But he is suffering from this sadness, and he knows drama. You know drama. You both don't want drama anymore, but healthy is foreign to him. There was a saying, and this, you know what? This is what helped me. So it might help somebody in this room. There is a saying that really helped me. When all you know is wrong, right feels wrong. Think about that for a second. When all you know is wrong, right feels wrong, is alien for him. But he is trying. Oh my goodness, he is trying. He is showing up more for you than he has in a long time. The spade is the shovel in the dirt. He is working. He is working. He is working. And he loves your boy. He loves your son. Like, he wants to be a part of this. I've got goosebumps when I'm saying this. So this is total alignment. But to answer your question, you can't show up when you're not showing up for yourself. So yes, he does love you, but not as genuinely as you need him to, because he's not where you are. But he might get there. He might get there. If he keeps going the way he's going, he might get there. That was fun. That was nice. I love the goosebumps. When I get goosebumps, it's my favorite. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yes, perfect. Liz, let's see. I'm going to do Joyce first. So Joyce. What am I missing here? No problem. Hi, I'm good. Thanks. How are you? Oh, good. Okay. Joyce, thank you for answering my question. Since losing my husband, I have felt so very alone. I was told he would bring someone into my life. And what you said makes sense. I don't want a grandiose life. I'm glad it helped, Joyce. And that makes sense why it's a hard time for you to heal, because that's a hard thing to get over. So it's that makes sense. Again, I'm going to let you know, if you can afford it, I highly recommend a reading. And then we can also do spirit contact as well. And I think that can really help too. But yeah, that totally makes sense. Liz, thank you so much, Bonnie. Not sure it's totally meant for me. Oh no. No drama over here at all. Just have this weird sense that something is headed my way and I can't shake it. So I had to ask. What was your question? Are there any big changes? Well, that's the thing. If you recall, Liz, when I answered it, it's like you don't want drama. So what you're calling in is just that. So even though it's going to be big changes, and you can't shake it, your fear is thinking drama. And that's where they're saying it wasn't drama. It's exciting, probably. Doesn't mean it's drama. I hope that helped. Maybe that brought some clarity. I do feel a little bit of healing with that. So I hope that's positive. Hi, Walter. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. What do we got happening? Oh, I love it. I love it. Missy does my boss. Thank you. Haven't heard before. Yeah. Okay. One second, you guys. My cat's crying. One sec. Why did you lock him in the room?
So he would see that his food was there, not try to go for Carmen's food.
You want to get Karma's food. It's really hard to concentrate when you just hear him meow, meow, meow. Everybody, this is my kitty cat. We still haven't named him. Now we're down to Simba, Felix. Somebody else said, I forget. Anyway, so we're still trying to decide. Walter, I'm going to answer your question. How is Monica feeling about us currently? How is she seeing me overall? Okay, so Walter, you got to rephrase that into a yes/no question. I only do yes/no questions. As you've seen, they answer with a lot more. So feel free to type it in, but do it with a lot more. Oh, Aisha, that's too bad you deleted that. Oh, so positive. Thanks again. This is really kind of you to do these nights. Hello, Neha. Welcome. Is my crush missing me? Neha, is my crush off? Is my crush missing me? Or are in no contact? We'll find out. And I'm going to just write your question down too, Walter, so I don't forget it. Walter, is Monica falling in love with me? Ooh, that sounds like fun. Okay, let's find out. All right, so I'm going to do Neha first, and then I'll do Walter next. Oops, swiped on accident. I don't even know what that was. Here we go. Here we go. Neha, is my crush missing me? Yes. Yes. This is toxic though. This is not. That's why no contact. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. I want to give you kudos, okay? Neha, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, and that's important. So keep doing the work. It's really good that you are. What you want this needs to end in its entirety. Or something. Let me rephrase that because I just got corrected. Cat, go. He's typing all the buttons. So there's something that needs to end in its entirety that's keeping you from your happiness and passion. And the fact that the trust card came too, I believe it's trusting again. It's loving again. It's building down the shelf, being able to trust again. It is your wish fulfillment, is whatever this is. So yes, he is. To answer your question, yes, he is. I don't know if it's him that's working on his trust or if it's you that's working on yours. But either way, something needs to end its in entirety, and it needs to come into a trusting space for this to work. Hope that helped. Let me know in the comments. Love and light. Yes, thank you for confirming. I have been working so much on my belief. Wonderful. You know what, Neha, if you can afford it, I'm going to say it again, you guys. Contact me, send me a message. A reading's only $175 for the hour. It's a very good investment because that reading will hold you for another year to 3 years, depending how long it takes you to work through it. But I tapped into your guides and your angels about your life. So they really give you the next piece that you need. It's recorded. It's over Zoom. It's just the two of us. Anyway, love and light to you. Okay, Walter, here we go. I want to pin it if I can. There it is. Sorry for my arm, you guys. All right. Is Monica falling in love with me? So I felt my upper back, which is burdens. So be careful of the burdens you're taking on. I'm not saying that Monica's a burden, but this is a little bit messy, Walter. Not yet. Not yet. There's fighting. There's the politics card. This is deceit. Not saying that she's deceitful. It's just lies. It's not seeing the full picture, all the information. There's something missing. I'm not trying to say it to worry you. A lot of it is where you thought life should go and it didn't go that way. You get caught in the toxicity of that instead of enjoying what is and allowing what is and being part of what is. You get caught in the toxicity of what you thought it should be. I don't know if she's partying too much or if they're just trying to get her and her back to joy, back to playful, back to who she is. I think there is fighting here. So the armor's up, not willing to trust. And she's had to put her armor on at such a young age that it's rusted shut. She doesn't know how to take it off. And the hardest part, even though if like you can help her and, you know, you can show her, look how trusting I am, look how amazing I am, look at the great package I am. And even if she believes it, the problem is she's so hard on herself. She beats herself up that that's the hard part. That's why the angels are trying to get her back into joy, back. Nothing has to be so serious right now. They're trying to get her back into relaxing, enjoying, but she's got to get over, coming into alignment to where she is now instead of replaying the past and regretting it. And it should have been this. It should have been this. It should have been this. Well, it's this, right? Should have been, my life should have been a tree. My life should have been a tree. Well, your life's a bamboo. Well, it should have been a tree, but it's a bamboo. And every time they keep doing that, it brings the toxicity. You know what? It's not you, my love. Walter, it's not you. It's where she is. So it doesn't matter if Romeo were in her life or not. This is where she is. So that's why the answer is no. But she's working on it. The spade is the working on it. So Take a deep breath. Oh, you're hitting buttons, cat. No. I guess. Just sitting there on the computer. I know you guys can't see him, but he is. Yeah, give it some time, Walter. Take a deep breath. Give it some time. You'll know, like your angels will tell you, okay, this is done. Time to move on. But right now, I think they're benefiting and you're benefiting. So there's some kind of growth here, some kind of beneficial for both of you. I hope that helped. Yeah. All right. Welcome to my channel. Today is Thoughtful Thursday. What does that mean? That means I do free yes/no questions. All you have to do is type in your yes/no question. Don't use the word soon. Soon to you might be 10 years to your guides and angels. If you want more, make sure you send me an email and for a reading. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom and they're very life-changing. So they're well worth the investment. And your reading will last you for at least a year to 3 years, depending on where you are and how beneficial that is. Okay, let me get my next question. Wow, we've already done so many. This is amazing. Okay. All right. I'm just typing it. Okay. Sorry for the quiet, you guys. Do you know why I have to type it? It's because when I'm working with spirit, I'm not home, basically. It's like my mind goes so blank. And then I'll finish saying something and then I can't remember what I was answering. So that's why I have to write the question so I don't look so silly sometimes. Okay. Yes, thank you for confirming you've been working on. Okay. Selena, here we go. Oh, Ayesha, you did it again. You retracted it again. I was going to read it for you again, but you keep retracting it. Oh, dear. Selena. Didn't I answer your question already, Selena? No. Oh, I had you rewrite it, I think. Selena. Are there any upcoming career big life changes for me? Upcoming career or big life changes. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate it. We're at 12,000. Keep it going. I really appreciate you guys. I'm witnessing who does the likes. I try to get those. I appreciate it. Okay, Selena, this is for you, my love. Are there any upcoming career big life changes? You're working on your destiny path. That's interesting. You know what I love about doing this? You guys, you got to think about it. How many aces come out? You got to think this is 52 cards. There's only 4 of them in the deck. But when I do this kind of work, because people that ask these questions are normally dealing with their destiny questions. So the ace is a destiny card. All right. Selena. It's going to be a little hard to hear, but it's important you hear it. And you're right. Big changes are there. So your soul has expanded. Your soul is on the new timeline. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready. You're ready for change. You're ready for the vastness. You're ready for the abundance. You're ready for the greatness. You're ready. You're ready for the change. However, your destiny path, this change, cannot come in. It can't. Why? Because you're in the wrong vibration of it. You keep focusing on everything that bugs you. And because you're focusing on everything that bugs you, it just brings more things that bug you. It has to become water under the bridge. You have to let go of all negative thought, all negative feelings, everything that is not for your highest good, is not for your new timeline. You're not sacrificing anymore, and this is good. You used to sacrifice, and it was tough. So you're learning to compromise. You bump heads with people. You have to agree to disagree. And for some reason, this has something to do with moving into the new chapter. So until this is nipped in the bud, this is water under the bridge, this is dealt with, the new chapter can't come in. But is the new chapter there? You bet your bottom dollar it is. You already feel it. You think you should be living it right now, and you should be. But it's a high vibrational desire. And when you're stuck in low vibrational energy, what you desire cannot come in. Why? It's a different frequency, different radio station. You have to tune your dial to the right frequency. I hope that helped. Did it? Hi, Nimra. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Yeah. Appreciate you so much. Okay. Kitty, are you still in the room? I'm going to do you next, my love. Excellent. You're welcome, Selena. Kitty. I should just say Allison, but I love the name. That's why. Congratulations. You won the next question as I drop you. Oh my goodness. It's just one of those nights. It's just one of those nights. Yay! It's like my phone fell and it was like you're on the roller coaster. Yay! Here we go. So Kim, I see my name, but all I see is our, and that's it. So if you ask a real question there, I can't see it. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. All right, so Selena. No, pardon me. Allison. Does the universe want me to move to a new house? Yeah. You already know this. This is profound. This is strong. This is yes. There's something there. You don't like the energy in your house. And your house has become there's something toxic in the house. It's like, toxic politics. Maybe what's keeping you is the bureaucracy, the dot in the I's, the cross in the T's, the amount of work. But there's definitely drama. So you can see here, we've got the drama here, and then we've got the drama glass here. So there's definitely drama with where you are currently, and that's why it's time. And this is a strong yes. So you've already made up your mind. You already know this. So if you just wanted clarification, that's fine. You got some clarification. But you already know this, and keep the positive communication. So it's helping pave the way. So keep only talking about everything good, everything you want, everything good. Keep paving the way, and it will be, yeah. Perfect. Aisha, are you still in here? I'd love to answer your question, love. Aisha, if you're still here. Teresa Horton, you too. Okay. Yes, thank you. Now, Nimra, you're welcome to type in your question for sure. That was spot on, accurate. Oh, good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for being here, you guys. Let's do the next question. Canola! The girl I always smile with. Bank has become silent. Is their lawyer going to come after me? Going to come after me. I hope not. Dragon, you got to just type in a yes, no question. Smiles and positivity are so contagious. I agree. Bank has become silent. Is their lawyer going to come after me? Canola. So you know their lawyer. Nimra, type it in as a yes, no question. As you'll see, they answer with so much more, so they will give you more details, but please answer with a yes, no question. Canola, bank has become silent. Is their lawyer going to come after me? Do you know this lawyer? You've met this lawyer, eh? Right away, they showed the lawyer. The lawyer actually respects you. So the lawyer likes you as a human being. And they answered with no. Now, this is a small no, which means it can change. So you have to be careful. But as the current timelines of today, maybe that's why it's become silent. The answer is no. This is more like a maybe, though it can change. Be careful with your fears. To the degree you believe becomes your reality. So if you fear, you can activate that timeline. So make sure you don't activate that timeline. But as of right now, the answer is no, love. So you shared your knowledge really well, and you shined really bright. So it's kind of like a cop. Doesn't really want to write a ticket, but sometimes they're forced to write a ticket, but they don't want to write a ticket. So they'll give a warning. I kind of feel like that. It's like, I think his advice is, yeah, let's just let this one slide. So anyway, I hope that helped. So maybe it can change, but as of today, and he came in a heart space. So I know you said that they're all bad, but not that one. That one sees you. Okay. Kat, you're on the keyboard. You can't be on the keyboard. My keyboard's going crazy. I can't see any of the answers. All right. What do we got here? Will do. See, coming from me. Okay. Hi. Can I ask a question? Hi, Unique. Thanks for being here. Okay, I will. Unique. I'm going to put this. How do I get rid of these? There we go. Okay. So Unique. Hi, dear. How are you? I'm great. Thanks for asking. Can you tell me, is Jonathan going to make up to me and stop bad talking me when I express myself disapproving how he's shown up? Okay, Kat, you got to stop stepping on the keyboard. Seriously, dude. Okay, let me write that again. Is Jonathan going to make up to me and stop bad talking when I express myself disapproving how he shows up? Let's find out. They're all slimy. Haven't met young lawyer. Good to hear. I called them on their shots. Yeah. Kitty wants attention tonight. Yeah, definitely does. I wonder why these comments are all getting filtered. It's weird. I'm just going to improve them all. There we go. C. Breeden, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Yeah. And Unique, if you haven't followed me already, because this normally, I appreciate it. Thank you. Is the rest of August going to be more peaceful for me? Okay, Nimra, there you go. So Unique, is Jonathan going to make up to me and stop bad talking when I express my disappointment? Unique. If you can afford it, I highly recommend a reading for you. It's $175 for the hour. It's done over Zoom. It's recorded. It's very important. Thanks, Raiden. The problem here, it's not Jonathan. They're showing you in your club space. I'm going to take my jacket off. See how red I am? That's healing energy. You've got some healing to do. And oh, love. Oh, there's so much. I can't say it all. It's too much. There's too much. Yes. I'll let you know. I'll answer your question. Yes. Jonathan will try to make it up with you, and he will stop bad talking to you if you express your disappointment. He's going to express his too. Love, I want to hug you. I want to help you. I want to cry for you. You've got darkness. So this is trauma, drama, addiction, affliction. It's hard to see things in a good perspective. That's the club energy. You are such a light. You are such a light. All light workers know darkness. You can't teach how to get to the light till you've done it yourself. There's so much healing that needs to be done. There's so much unfolding of layers that need to be done. And that's why a reading is important. You're not doing what needs to be done. The lazy card is, it's not lazy like you're not doing your work. It's not like you're not doing the dishes, but this is not dealing with the emotional component, the pain, the hurt. You're so exhausted, you just have nothing left. And that needs to end in its totality. Whatever's keeping you, which is this, whatever's keeping you from your passion and your happiness has to end in its totality. And once that happens, you'll be able to get back into a trusting energy, a trusting space. And once that happens, you will succeed in your world. There's so much joy for you. There's so much happiness. We got to unfold this. There's so many layers here. Anyway, that was deep. I hope it helped. I send you so much love and I send you so much light. I hope that helped. Let me know in the comments. Hi, thank you for coming live, dear. Yeah, I'm new here. Good. Hi, Kat, you're so cute. Hi, God in Time. Good morning. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. All right. Hello, Star. Howdy. Is Tony good for Michelle? Is Tony good for Michelle? Unique. That's a beautiful message. Oh, man. Yes, that helped a lot. Thank you very much for being honest with me. Yeah, that's what I love about the angels. They don't always tell us what we want, but they tell us what we need. And I tell you, when you start trusting your intuition, you guys, there's nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. We're supposed to be living healthy, happy, pain-free lives. Who knew? But if we're out of alignment to who we are, we don't. That's the crazy part. God in time, congratulations. You're getting your question answered. Is Tony good for Michelle? I hope so. I hope so. After this, I'm going to take a quick break. It's not that I'm leaving. I'm just going to do a general for everybody in the room. So, and then I'll get back to the questions and answers. So, is Tony good for Michelle? Well, that's stuck energy. It's like the verdict's not quite out yet. The angels don't know yet. So I'm going to get the energy cards because I already know what's going to happen. It's in limbo at the moment. Nemra, I will. Don't you worry. You're next. So, God and time. Is Tony good for Michelle? Yeah, see, this is even stuck energy. When the cards don't pop, it's in stuck energy. So it means that they don't know because it's kind of up to them what happens. So I think one of them is going through a spiritual awakening or some kind of journey. And that is what's going to determine. So it's kind of like they could, but they don't know where it's going to land. Are they going to go to their darker side or are they going to go to their lighter side? Which are they going to do? Are they going to repeat an old pattern or are they going to expand and move on to better? So that's why they don't know yet if Tony's good for Michelle. Yeah, it's exactly what I said. So Tony wants to be in his heart space, but Tony is not in his heart space. He's in his club space. So this is addiction, affliction, drama, trauma. This is part of his life path, though. He's meant to overcome what he is going through. He's meant to come into his heart space. He's meant to live the better version of himself, to overcome his obstacles, overcome his discrepancies. The problem is he has a lot of stress. So he's constantly focused on the stress instead of mastering his thoughts and mastering his life and mastering his love. Man, Michelle is amazing. Who could be so lucky? She is bloody amazing. This woman is in her heart space. She's got so much love to give. Whoever ends up with her is a very, very lucky man. Can Tony? The answer is yes. It does show them as a soulmate couple, but right now he's not in the best version of himself. But he knows that he should be and he can be with her. So he is working hard on trying to show up, on trying to be good, on trying to be the better version of himself. They cannot answer yet because it has not been determined. That's all they can answer is tell you what's happening. So it really is up to Tony, and the verdict's not out yet. So I can see why you care. Love and light to that. Yeah, love and light to that. All right, so I said Nimra is next. My love, thanks for being here. Nimra. Yeah. Unique, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Okay, Nimra. I hope anyone really, I just take it as a granted that anyone that asks a question is going to subscribe or follow because it's disrespect. Follow on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube. All right, Nimra, here we go. Where's your question? Is the rest of August going to be more peaceful for me? Rest of August going to be more peaceful for me. Thanks for following me, Starman. What's going on with your digestion, love? Are you having stomach issues? Let me know in the comments. Nimra, this is for you. If I pronounce your name wrong, I apologize. That's okay, Starman. YouTube kind of gets precedence, but I still answer the TikTok, so don't worry. And I start TikTok earlier. There we go. Is the rest of August going to be more peaceful? If they had to answer today, they're going to answer yes. It's not a strong yes, which means this can change. It's more like a maybe. But hey, it's a maybe yes instead of a maybe no. So this is good. It's important how you spend your time. That really determines a lot of it. If you see the hourglass, focus your time on the things that uplift you and help you towards your dreams, and let go of the things that don't. So this is where I say, turn the news off, turn low vibrational shows off. Have you guys not noticed that? When you're watching television, if you're watching like a scary show or an intense show, what does your dog do? Interrupts. What are you doing, Mom? What's going on? Because your dog lives in the now, and they know energy, and they know whatever you're doing does not serve you. So they're trying to get you to stop because they know it's lowering your vibration. So it's very important what you guys look at. It's very important what you guys listen to, because everything is a vibration. And then when you look at it, you're actually giving whatever you're looking at momentum. You're giving it energy. So turn it off. Yes, it's stressful to watch the news. You have celebration. So I don't know if there's a birthday or something really cool in August, but there is some kind of celebration that you will like. So that's kind of neat. Anyway, hope that helped you. Thanks for tuning in, Nimra. And love and light to you, my friend. Ernie, why did you retract it? See, that's what I like about TikTok. It doesn't really retract. I didn't know that YouTube can retract. That's kind of sad. But Ernie, I wanted to answer your question. It's too bad. Let's do another one here. Dragon, thanks for following me. Yeah, you know what, Starman? I saw a brief thing of what you wrote there. It's private, so nobody else can see it. Oh, thanks for that, you guys. You can. Starman, you can. I can teach you how if you, I do that in my reading. So if you book a reading with me, tell me that is what you want to do. You give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And I'll teach you how to do it. And you can do it. Like we'll do it together, but you can do it yourself. So yeah, you definitely can. Dragon, you are patient, my friend. Do I win on court against my boss? Do I win in court against my boss? Let's find out. Congratulations, you've been chosen, Dragon. I'm going to give my quick intro. Oh, I wanted to do I got to do the general card. Sorry. I promised everybody the general card. I got to do the general card. So I'm going to give you, because I want to drink some water and take a breather. So I'm going to give you guys a vote here. Give me the happy face for the money card, the sad face for the health card. You guys let me know. Type in money if you want me to pull a general money card, or health if you want me to pull a general health card. So happy face for the money card, sad face for the health card. And this is going to be general for everybody in the room. It won't be for everybody, but it'll be for the majority of everybody in the room. Let me know what you want. Oh, did it not work? Why is it not working? Hold on. There. Sorry, guys. Now it's working. Try that. This cat, I tell you. He's so cute. Little cutie bug. So money's winning so far. Yeah, money's winning so far here too. 1 health, 2 money. Money is the happy and health is the sad. Don't let the sad deter you. So far money, yeah, it looks like it's going to be money. So let me grab the money card. So this will be a general for everybody in the room because I know I'm not going to have time to answer everybody's question. So this hopefully will assist a lot of people here. Hi, Karma. Hi, my puppy. Look at all the love. What a love in the room. What a love in the room. Yeah, you're a good girl. I know. I know. I know. Okay, Karma. I know. Josh, you want to come get Karma? Oop, there we go. Did you guys see it fall? That's simple. Okay, I'm going to let my dog out. Give me a sec. Okay. Thanks, guys. Joys of reading from home, eh? I can't tell stories of shortage and experience abundance. So true. Continuing to tell stories of shortage only continues to contradict your desire for abundance. And you cannot have it both ways. You cannot focus on unwanted and receive wanted. You cannot focus upon stories about money that make you feel uncomfortable and allow into your experience what makes you feel uncomfortable. A different story will bring different results. My thoughts are the basis for the attraction of all things that I consider to be good, which includes enough money and health for my comfort and joy. That's what people don't realize is how much they are detrimental to their own life without even realizing it. One of my most favorite things that says it all is Jesus on the cross. And I hope this doesn't trigger some people, but he's on the cross and he says, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. We have no idea how powerful we are and how every thought we think matters. Every thought is imperfect. So when we're busy venting, complaining, what we don't realize is we're lowering our vibration, and we're actually, that's what, when you hear people say, don't curse your life, that's what they mean. And like, even look at writing. Writing is spelling. Everything that you say, it literally is a spell. It's like you've got to watch your words and speak your truth. Instead of complaining, speak about what you want. Speak about what you desire. That is the shift. The cat's crying. That's not your toy, Karma. Stop.
Come here. Come on. No.
The cat always wants to be where the dog is. The dog doesn't want the cat near it because the cat won't leave the dog alone. But the dog wants to eat all the cat's toys and just shred them apart. It's just joy. And I know they'll be the best of friends. Anyway, let me know what you thought of that general card. I hope that was beneficial to some in the room. All right. Okay, Dragon. Here's your question. Dragon! Do I win in court against my boss? Well, good for you for having the bravery to do that. You know how many people just walk away? And I always say bad things happen when good people do nothing. So good for you for having the bravery. Right away, my ear's hurting. Have you been finding that your ear's been hurting? Let me know in the comments. It's in stuck energy, so it's not yet to be determined. So they don't quite know yet. When I shuffle and the cards don't pop, that's stuck energy. Yes, your ear's been hurting. Okay. So there's two reasons they're saying that. One, to show validity in what I'm about to say, because if I said something totally outside of the box that has nothing to do with your question, it brings validity. Two, when we have ear pain, what it is that means there's something that the angels are trying to tell you, but you're not wanting to hear. So it's communication to open up your ears, to open up your eyes. Do I win in court against my boss? Both answers fell. Yes and no. So that could be because there's different components to it. So you win one component but lose the other component. The fighting's tough. So it does show the fighting. And money is involved as well. So it's showing all the different components. Yes, communication, no work. I wish I had more time to unfold this to get more clarity. Is that enough for you for clarity? Do you understand what they're saying? So yes to the communication, no to the work. Do you know what they mean by that? Or do you have to get more clarification? I see spirits a lot and I'm half awake. It's weird that you asked that, Starman, and this person on here said, hey, is it possible if the club and darkness is from Jonathan? Or actually just me? I re-listened to the reading. That's why you need a reading, Unique. Yeah, the reading will really help you. No. Okay. No. Okay, so you need a little bit of clarity. So do I. Don't quite get it either. So let me tap in. It's so distracting because my cat is meowing and I cannot concentrate when he's crying. Come on. Come on. It's okay. So they took him out for, they took the dog out for a walk. They left the cat. So the cat thought he's all alone. So he's at the door. Meow, 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 meow. I open the door. He comes running. He's so happy that somebody's here. It's so funny. Here we go. Okay. Thanks to Ellison. Thanks for sharing the live. I appreciate you. Okay, I'm going to try to get some clarity on this dragon because I want to know too. Okay. Yeah, they're not answering. This is pissing me off. Sorry, guys. Give me a sec. Dragon, something needs to be let go. So this is people falling. And for some reason, you're on some kind of destiny path. Will I win in court? Yes and no. So there's an aspect of court you're going to win. There is an aspect of court you're not. So will you be satisfied? No, because you're not going to win to the degree you want. And it is a fight, and it is hard, and it is not fun. It is not easy. But the change at the end of the day is going to be beneficial. So the integration of the change is going to bring balance back. It's going to bring joy back. So, yeah. There's a component you're not going to like, but there's a component you are going to like. It literally is both. I hope that helps. Yeah. I lose my wife on the 1st of May. That's what it is. Shoot. You know what? I saw the girl. They showed me the girl and I ignored it. Because you said against my boss. So I was thinking boss at work. So when they showed the female, I was going to say something and then I ignored it. And that's why I should never ignore things, I tell you. They always show things for a reason. I'm so sorry to hear that. Anyway, the answer is still the same. You're welcome. I don't wish to channel these. Yeah. Okay, Starman, I'm going to address this real quick. So Starman is talking about hauntings, seeing things, shadows and stuff in his house. You guys can't see that. I don't wish to channel these spirits anymore, especially the one that lives on my land. So, number one, if you find yourself in fear, okay, there's a difference between ghosts and spirits. I'll let you guys know that now. Spirits are loved ones that have crossed over and gone to the other side. So they're with God, they're in the light. Ghosts have not crossed over. They don't realize that they haven't crossed over. So they're in limbo. And you can tell the difference because spirit, you feel good. You know it's your mom. You know it's your dad. You know you can feel the love of it. Where ghosts, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. So you feel it's not right. They're bound by our commands. So if you have a ghost and you don't want a ghost, you can actually tell it to leave. And if you don't have faith that you have that power, pray to God. Ask God to remove the ghost. Pray to God, give it to Jesus, and Jesus will make it go. So the power really is in the universe. It's really with your guides and angels, God, Jesus. That's where it is. Yeah. I hope that helps. But that would be my best advice, is to pray on it and ask for help and assistance to have it removed. That's the best. And like I said, you can do a reading and make sure you tell me that's what you want. And after the reading, we'll save some time and I will teach you how to do it. And we could do a cleansing. So you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. Yeah. So if you can afford it, Starman, that's what I recommend. Do the reading. I'll walk you through it. Does it have to be God and Jesus, even if I have horrible trauma with the Catholic Church? Well, that's why I said I hope people don't get traumatized when I say that. You can say your guides, your angels. It's just connection to the more. So it's connection to the white light. It is what it is. And when we do it together, when you pay for a reading, we do it together. It's with the white light. So I will teach you how to bring the white light in. I'll teach you how to cleanse. I'll teach you all that. So book a reading and go to my page. You'll see an email, book the reading, and that shall help. Anyway, I was ignoring it, but there was a lot. So I finally decided I need to address that. So I hope that helped. Hi, Ann. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, what do we got here? Hey, is it possible the club and darkness? Yeah, okay, I answered that. Yeah, I know. Do you think I will know in yes or no form questions? They're really just like deep explanation, right? How long have you been doing spiritual work? Dear and learnings. So I've been doing spiritual work. I was born with the gift. I didn't want it. I was big in the church, so I didn't want it. I fought it for a long, long, long time. And I'd always do palm readings if I was at a party, had a bit too much to drink. You see me in the corner reading somebody's palm and tears are streaming down their face. It's not really the palm I was reading. It was the intuitive messages I was getting. And it wasn't until I did a palm party, what was that, 20 years ago? And yeah, I couldn't believe, no, I'm not doing a palm party. I can't charge. My girlfriend convinced me, and it was such a success. Another got booked, another got booked, another got booked. And then, you know how it was, wildfire with referrals. So next thing you know, I'm doing hour-long readings as a financial advisor. So I just gave it my readings 1 day a week. It was 4 readings, 4 1-hour readings, 1 day a week. And I ended up being booked 3 months in advance. Yeah, so it took me a long time before I got rid of my full-time job to do this full-time, but I guess you could say over 20 years, and it's been such an evolution. And a lot of the people call me the psychic for psychics, which is such a compliment. Normally when you get to a spiritual evolution or spiritual, you're guided to me, I find. So they give you the next piece. Thanks for asking the question, Unique. I appreciate it. I think it's a bit of both, to answer your question, Unique. I think it's a bit of both. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's free or not. I just joined, but I just wanted to know if my dog Duke is okay. He passed. Okay. I'm glad you asked that because nobody's brought it up yet. You guys, even though I have medium in my name, I do not do mediumship on this platform, unfortunately. If you want a medium reading, go to my page, send me an email. My readings are $175 for the hour. They're over Zoom. They are recorded. And if we do spirit, I always ask for evidence so you know it is them. But yeah, I don't do it over this platform. I will let you know what I do know. That definitely yes. But it's kind of neat when you connect because he'll give you, you know, something that you need. It's kind of neat how they come through. So that's where the readings are really good. All right. What can I do for my question to be answered? I'm a little exhausted. Katie, go ahead and type it, my love. Go ahead and type it. I will answer it. You have my attention. Okay, that's cool and great. I had that go for me. I went on Facebook and went live and was reading so many people just getting intuitive message, and they was so in awe. I predicted stuff for people. Awesome. See? Light worker. Okay. Katie, where's your question? I don't see it. You asked if you could ask it, but I don't see it. Ooh, Ronnie, I need to know that. Is my cat sick? I got to answer that. That's an important question I got to answer. So, Ronnie, I'm going to answer your question. And there's Katie's. I was waiting for it. Will my biopsy results, ooh, look at that, 2 health ones in a row, come back clear? Okay. That's a heavy one, all right. Let me just finish Unique here. Answer people for their pets and loved ones. I made a bunch of pages and cards, but it went away, kind of. No, that's too bad. Yeah, it ebbs and flows. I tell you, Unique, when I'm going through a hard time in life, readings subside because you're not in the wholeness of who you are. The more aligned you are, the more high vibing you are, the more the readings are going to flow, because then you can answer. You answer when it's like Jesus, sorry to trigger you. Jesus, when people would be in front of him dripping with their illness, he never saw their illness. He saw their wholeness because he was constantly whole in the white light. And that's how we can best serve, is being whole in the white light. So that's probably why it kind of fizzled. It's neat. I'm going to tell you guys a story here, and I don't know if I should, but I'm going to. So I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. And my ex was having a party, and he convinced me to go to this party, and I was going to indulge a little. And as soon as I committed and I said I was going to indulge a little, and I hadn't for like since I was a teenager. All my readings started canceling. Now, 1, okay. 2, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like, whoa, what is happening? They all just started canceling. So I phoned him. I said, you know what? I can't. Sorry, I'm not going to. It's not happening. Nope. And I'm like, okay, angels, I get it. Because we can't work in our highest good when we're under the influence of anything. I found that interesting. Anyway, that was for Unique. All right, Katie, I'm gonna answer yours first, and then I'm gonna answer about the cat, Ronnie's. Okay. Katie, yours is really serious. Oh my goodness. Will my biopsy results come back clear? I don't even want to answer this, to be honest. And it's not that it's going to be a bad answer. It's just it's such a heavy question. So my bias is like, don't answer it. Will my biopsy results come back clear? All right. What is happening? That's a big question. Okay. Katie, my love. The angels want to go deep. I hope you can handle it. The word disease, separate it. Dis-ease. You're out of ease. We're supposed to be living 100% healthy, pain-free, abundant lives. If we're not, it's because we're not in the wholeness of who we are. You're out of ease. Why? You're a sacrificer, my love. You've sacrificed for everybody. You will put your own dreams on hold for everyone else. Morally, you feel obligated. And because you feel obligated, you do it. Well, when it happens, it makes you, it brings depression, it brings addiction, it brings affliction, it puts you out of ease, it puts you in dis-ease. It's important you learn to say no. It's important you keep your cup full. If your cup's empty, you're no good to anybody. The reason why I'm telling you this is because you can have somebody, for example, that has cancer. They cure the cancer's gone. And what happens? It comes back. Why does it come back? Because I never cured what caused it. You got to find the cause. Everything else is band-aids. You got to find what caused it. It's all energy. It's all vibration. You have so many possibilities for you. You're meant to be successful and you're meant to be happy. They're trying to get you back into your joy. You've had an epiphany. You know this. You already know this. What I'm telling you, you know. You haven't been doing it. You're slow as molasses. I'll do it when this happens, I'll do it. And this happens, I'll do it. And this happens. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Tomorrow never comes. Today is tomorrow. Will my biopsy results come back clear? They're saying no. I don't want to panic you or worry you. Communication is key. I am not worried because I know the outcome is positive. So I know at the end of the day, once we get rid of the cause, you're going to be fine. But you got to get rid of the cause. So you have to work on what it is you're sacrificing, what it is why you're putting your own life on hold for everybody, why it is you're letting your cup get empty, why it is that you're sacrificing for everyone else. When you start putting yourself first again and you start keeping your cup full, and that's when your cup will overflow. When you are well in your mind, your body has no choice but to be well. It has no choice. Your body knows how to heal. Your body knows how to be well. It's energy. So pray, connect, believe, trust, align. You've got this. You can totally shift all of it quickly, instantly, instantaneously, but you've got to take control and you have to stop putting others before yourself. Just like the plane, you got to put the oxygen mask on you first before everybody else. Love and light to you, Katie. I send you all the best. I know you got this, and communication is key. So only talk about what you want. No longer talk about anything that bugs you, anything that is negative, and that will be the beginning of the shift. Oh dear. Ronnie, is my cat sick? That's why they did the 2 health questions in a row, because they're not easy. They're not easy. See, that's why I wanted to address this one, because I knew the answer on this one. No, your cat is not sick. It's saying no. So it's a small no, which means it can change, but then it goes into a bigger no. So no, your cat's not sick. Be patient with your cat. So, and be in the moment with your cat. So I don't know if you've been too busy, you haven't been playing with your cat, giving your cat the attention. Like when you're in tune with your cat, you know what the cat needs. Is it lonely? Does it need attention? Does it need playing? Like what does it need? Because cats get depressed. And that's why they're not the same. Well, if all of a sudden you've got a new girlfriend, they're getting all your attention and your cat's like being ignored, the cat will get depressed because the cat's used to you being in a certain environment, or maybe you've been distracted. Maybe it's your phone. I don't know, but the cat, they know. So they're saying if you just be in the moment, you'll be able to figure out what it is your cat needs. You'll be able to know what it is and you'll be able to fix it immediately, shift it immediately. My partner's always shocked that I know my dog doesn't whine, but I know when my dog needs to go to the bathroom. I feel it. It's like you can sense it. They look at you and you think, oh, look, they're cute. No, they're telling you something. They're communicating. So hallelujah, your cat's fine. But if they're smoking in the house, or watch what you're cleaning your products with. Like I feel like there's some kind of toxin. So those spray things that we spray the floor and then that we clean, and the cats lick their paws with that. The litter, the cats lick their paws with that. That's why grain litter is really good, because it's natural. It's not bad for them to eat. So just you'll know. Your cat will tell you. You know. But yeah, this did come up. So I do think it's something toxic in the house, but mostly it's energy. Like I think your cat's sad about something. So give your cat more love, and they have more white light to cleanse all that stuff. Perfect. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, you guys. I really appreciate it. Okay, I've got D seventh son. I'll do a quick little general for you. I'll pull a card for you. Just let me know you're still in the room, because I don't want to do it if you're not in the room. Star, you're persistent. I will do you next. Will I be treated right if me and Juju dated? Will I be treated right if Juju and I dated? Okay. There we go. D7th, son. I want to answer yours, but I don't want to answer it if you're not in the room. So please let me know if you're in the room. Consistency. Okay. Will I be treated right if Juju and I dated? Whew. Oh, star. This is always gonna be juicy. This is gonna be juicy. Oh my goodness, give me the tea. Give me the tea. Oh, star, you got me excited. You got me so excited. Oh my goodness. Thanks for being in this room. Thanks for raising the vibration of it. This is so good. You are on your heart path. So you are on the path to find your soulmate, to find your love's desire, to find that true love. He will treat you right. He will treat you right. He's a good guy. He's got his heart's in the right place. But you, my love, are not. You are, but you're going through a shift right now because you're not fully lined up. We send you Romeo. You're going to go, when's the shoe going to drop? Like something good happens to you. You're like, when's the shoe going to drop? You're not 100% in your expectation of great. You have to be in the expectation of great to get great. You have to know your worthiness to get what we're worthy for. You have to align to the knowing where you look in the mirror and you're like, I'm awesome. Like, I feel good. I love who I am. I love my life. I love where I'm going. I love it. That is when it aligns. That is when it's good. That is when it's great. So you are going to be going through a massive, massive, exciting transformation. This is my favorite card in the whole deck. The transformation is transforming. So it means you've learned what you need to learn. It has the flower of growth. You cut out, it's got the sword, cut out what no longer serves you. You align to your angels and guides on what you need to do to bring balance into your life. So it's an amazing time. Anyway, congratulations, because that wouldn't be happening if you hadn't been through so much life like you've been through, and you're ready for the expansion of it. Yes, I've struggled with that. Yes, thank you. You're so welcome. All right. Unique, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. So, and Anusha, welcome. Thanks for being here. I like to study MSc in UK this year. Is your question, will you study? Rewrite that question, please, Anusha. I need it to be a yes, no question. They'll answer with a lot more, but I do need it to be a yes, no question. Everybody in YouTube, because you get precedence, please make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. I've given you my energy today, and in lieu, I do ask that you at least subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I love your energy in here. Thank you. Woo. Layla, I've looked at you. A card popped out. So sometimes when a card pops out, that's them talking. So I looked at you. I read, I love the energy in here. They love your energy. You are such a love on this planet. They just wanted to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for loving others, loving the animals, loving the planet. That's how you know when you're in alignment, because you're in such a loving space. And you have a hard time understanding the conflicts. And that's that you're meant to. So keep that there. Rosebud, thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Anushu, please rewrite your question into a yes/no question, and I will answer it. And everybody in YouTube, I thank you for being here. It's been a long go. So Layla, thank you. Oh my God. I'm going to vet school to help many people and animals I can. That does not surprise me. Congratulations. Way to go. That's called following your intuition. And you're going to be very good at what you do. And thank you for doing that. You're going to be one of those honest ones. It's so good. I love it. All right. I'm going to only do for Tony. Is Mike. Congratulations, Tony. You got a reading. Is Mike going to tell me how he feels? Let's find out. So I'm only going to do a few more, and then I'm going to call it quits. I'm always on here 10 to 12, you guys. Thoughtful Thursday. Tune in 10 p.m. to 12 midnight PST time. If you need more, make sure you send me an email, and you can do a 1 hour reading. It's $175 for the hour. It's over Zoom, and it's really beneficial. Ethan, hi. Light, will Amir come back to me in the next 3 months? You'll be next, Ethan. Will Amir come back to me in next 3 months? Okay, I don't mind answering that. More than like though, Ethan, because I do give my energy here, I'd prefer it if you subscribe, please. And on TikTok, it's follow. Okay, here we go. Tony, here we go. Like, tell me how he really feels. You're kind of cool. You're good no matter what. You've really come into your worth, Tony. You've really come into your worth lately. It almost makes me want to cry relief. The old you would have, it would shatter you. The old you, it was so important. Where the new you, it's like you're fine either way. You're fine no matter what happens. You're excited. You're hopeful, but you won't be devastated. Thank you. A lot of work. Yeah, I can feel it. Not in the next 3 months. They said no to 3 months. So it is a small no. Like, there is still the possibility that he might. This is more like a maybe no, which means it can change. It's funny. It's the 3. So no, not in 3. Does that mean in 2? Does that mean in 1? We kind of, we, this is where I think they play jokes on us, because they're being particular. I'm going to just ask that. Well, Amir, oh, I got the question mixed up. Hold on. Where am I? Tony, yeah. Is Mike going to tell me how he feels? Oh, I got the timeline mixed up. Okay, never mind. No, he's not. Tony, is Mike going to tell me how he feels? No, he's not. Now, this is a maybe. So this can change. It actually can change. You're going to learn some things you don't know right now. So there's a little bit of investigation going on. So you're going to learn some things you don't know right now. Once you learn that, you won't care. You won't care. So I think whatever this is, it's going to end in its totality. So it's whatever this is, it's short-lived. It's going to end in its totality. So even if he does, yeah, when he finally gets the courage to have a conversation, a proper conversation, there's going to be stuff you're going to be like, what? Like, it is going to surprise you. And it will end in its totality. But you know what? It's like you feel like that's the right thing. You're going to be fine with it because you're ready. You're ready for your next chapter. You're ready for the next piece. You've done the healing. I don't know if you can see the red. I'm red, which is healing. So you've done the healing and you definitely are ready. So way to go. Anyway, hope that helped. This is a sign I've been doing it too long. Because I mixed the two up means I'm tired. So, Ethan, you're the last one. Here we go. Here we go. Will Amir come back to me in the next 3 months? You're welcome. Not 3, 4. And that's a definite yes. So, not 3, 4. Keep your eye on the prize. There's some negativity here. You know, there's a lot of work in this. This is not going to be easy. There's a lot of work in this. So as long as you're ready to do the work, And there's a lot of fears, a lot of doubts. This is a distraction. So a distraction can be addiction, affliction, trauma, drama, depression. There's distraction that you're dealing with as well. I just want to get an energy card. Yeah. Okay. You're a strong individual. There is nothing that you cannot be, do, and have if you set your mind to it. You know darkness. You know darkness, and you know how to get to the light. You're supposed to be an uplifter on this planet. You're very, very powerful. And you have a mission that you're supposed to do. And this distracts you. It does distract you. It's not going the way you expect it to go. And that's why you're getting caught up in the toxicity of it. You're expecting it to be like a tree. Well, it's a bamboo. And you're like, well, it should be a tree. Well, it's a bamboo. So the more you try to force it to be a tree, the more toxic it's going to be, because it's not a tree, it's a bamboo. So you got to accept what is, like what is, go forward with what is. I'm excited for your future. There's a story to be told here. There's a lot of layers to be told. So you would be like where I say they send psychics to me, or high spiritual vibing people to me, because there's something to be done there. What's going on? Anyway, I hope that helped. If you can afford a reading, you'd be an interesting one to read, because there's a lot to be told there. Send me an email if you're interested. It's $175 for the hour. It's over Zoom, and it is recorded. That's it, folks. That's it. I love you all so much. Thank you for being a part of my channel, keeping this high vibing, a good positive place to be. Please check me out every Thursday. Every Thursday I go live, Thoughtful Thursday. And on YouTube, I go live at 10:30 PST time. You guys always take precedence. TikTok, I go live at 10. So you guys get the first half hour by yourselves. Also TikTok, on Monday, I do Manifestation Mondays. So if you want to do a prayer request or a manifestation request, I help you with that. Thanks for all the love. Have a great night. And everybody enjoy your weekend. Let it be a good one. All right. How do I end this? Oh, I'm doing it wrong. Bad ending. Here we go. Bye now. Okay, that one's done. How do I end this one? Thanks, guys, for being here. Okay. Is there a way? End stream. There it is. Okay.